Demian by Herman Hesse. Copyright 2010. BN Publishing. Online at www.bnpublishing.net. All I really wanted was to try and live the life that was spontaneously welling up within me. Why was that so very difficult? To tell my story, I have to start far in the past. If I could, I'd have to go back much farther yet, to the very earliest years of my childhood, and even beyond them, to my distant origins. When authors write novels, they usually act as if they were God, and could completely survey and comprehend some person's history, and present it as if God were telling it to himself, totally unveiled, in its essence at all points. I can't, any more than those authors can. But my story is more important to me than any author's is to him, because it's my own. It's the story of a human being, not an invented, potential, ideal, or otherwise non-existent person, but a real, unique, living one. To be sure, people today have less of an idea than ever before what a really living person is. In fact, human beings, each one of whom is a priceless, unique experiment of nature, are being shot to death in carloads. If we weren't something more than unique individuals, if we could really be totally dispatched from the world by a bullet, it would no longer make sense to tell stories. But each person is not only himself, he is also the unique, very special point, important and noteworthy in every instance, where the phenomena of the world meet, once only and never again in the same way. And so every person's story is important, eternal, divine. And so every person, to the extent that he lives and fulfills nature's will, is wondrous and deserving of full attention. In each of us, spirit has become form. In each of us, the created being suffers. In each of us, a Redeemer is crucified. Not many people nowadays know what man is. Many feel it, and therefore die more easily, just as I shall die more easily when I have finished writing this story. I have no right to call myself one who knows. I was one who seeks, and I still am. But I no longer seek in the stars or in books. I'm beginning to hear the teachings of my blood pulsing within me. My story isn't pleasant. It's not sweet and harmonious like the invented stories. It tastes of folly and bewilderment, of madness and dream, like the life of all people who no longer want to lie.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?